created by Brianna Mashore,
Christine Park,
and Sophie Shaw. Operant conditioning is conditioning in which behavior is strengthened by rewards or diminished by punishment.
B.F. Skinner was the main psychologist in the principles of operant conditioning, and he based his work off of Thorndike's law of effect.
The law of effect is the principle in which rewarded behavior is likely to reoccur and punished behavior is less likely to reoccur.
For example, if a boy is rewarded for taking out the trash, he is more likely to do it again. On the other hand, if a boy is punished for doing bad behavior, he will be less likely to do that behavior again.
Skinner's box is also known as the operant chamber, and it was a laboratory apparatus used by B.F. Skinner to study animal behavior. This is an example of an operant chamber. In an operant chamber, there's a light, a speaker, a water dispenser, a food dispenser, and a bar which the rat presses. This operant chamber contains a bar or a key that an animal can manipulate to obtain a food or water reinforcer. The attached devices record the animal's rate of bar pressing or key pecking.
For example, a rat in Skinner's box can press a bar to receive a reinforcer such as food. This reinforcement strengthens the behavior it follows.
To get the rat to press the bar, Skinner used shaping, in which he gradually guides the rat's actions towards the desired behavior, which is pressing the bar. For example, Skinner would reward the rat for getting closer and closer to the bar.
Giving the rat food after a desired behavior positively reinforces the rat's actions. When reinforcers are presented after the behavior, it is positive reinforcement. However, in negative reinforcement, the reinforcer is removed after a response, strengthening the response. For example, when the rat presses a bar and the beep is removed, this strengthens the rat's behavior of pressing the bar.
Here's a note to remember. Negative reinforcement is not punishment.
In Skinner's experiment, there were different types of reinforcers, a primary reinforcer and a secondary or conditioned reinforcer. A primary reinforcer is an innately reinforcing stimulus, such as one that satisfies a biological need. In Skinner's experiment, this would be the rat getting a treat after pressing the bar. In real life, this would be when a dog is told to sit, and he sits, and he gets a treat.
A secondary reinforcer, also known as a conditioned reinforcer, is a stimulus that gains its reinforcing power through its association with a primary reinforcer. In Skinner's experiment, the primary reinforcer was the food given to the rat, while the secondary reinforcer is when the rat turns on the light because it signals food delivery.
In reinforcement, it's important to take into account the amount of time passed between the wanted behavior and the reinforcer. For example, if the delay lasts longer than about 30 seconds, the rat will not learn to press the bar. Humans, however, do respond to delayed reinforcers, such as receiving a paycheck after long work.
The main thing to remember about the difference between classical and operant conditioning is that operant conditioning is where a reinforcer follows stimuli in order to get the desired response, while classical conditioning links two or more stimuli and links events. Thank you for watching our video!